to create a really rich and juicy artistic space and for people to create and enjoy each other's work, and also leading people through every step.
Bronx Art Space held an event titled Poetry is Not a Luxury, presented by teaching artist Karla Robinson. Teaching Artist Project, also known as TAP, is a program of community word project and a teaching artist training program that allows artists to transform their art to a teaching practice in the classroom by learning more, building community, and gaining skills to inspire kids to read and write.
Creativity is so important. Whether or not you become an artist, it's about how you express yourself, about how you empathize with other people and communicate. So arts are important not just for becoming an artist, but just for how you become human and you stay human in the world and relate to other people.
According to poetryfoundation.org, Audre Lorde was a self-described Black, lesbian, mother, warrior, poet, survivor. Both her life and creative talent were dedicated to confronting and addressing injustices of racism, sexism, classism, and homophobia. To inspire the group to write poetry, Robinson drew some inspirations from Audre Lorde by creating a love feast.
I think the lives of Black women and women of color, I think like people who don't fall prey to the stories that they tell us about who we are, like really inspire me to write.
The open and receptive ambience allowed the group to see poetry as a sanctuary, giving them the space to connect. Even I joined in on the workshop. As an exercise, we all created a poem, either from freestyling what we were feeling today or using prompts like crafting our own litany, imprints of fear, and more.
It's really about making sure that we have art at the center of our lives, right? And really understanding that we should always be documenting what's going on in our lives and that we are all worthy of being art, being the subject of art.
People may be in disagreement with Lorde and Robinson in the case that poetry is a luxury. So Robinson challenged people to write.
I would challenge them to consider that everybody's story is valuable, and the more stories that we share, the richer we get, right? And that even stories of communities in particular that have been historically neglected, or stories of communities that have been deemed disposable, that those are the exact stories that we need to hear the most.
For more information about TAP, visit teachingartistproject.org. Reporting for BronxNet, Adedoyin Ogunjabi.